It's time for your happy hour and a half. Live from the 5 Eyewitness News Studios, it's Twin Cities Live.
Hey everybody, welcome to Twin Cities Live on this Tuesday. It's pre-Thanksgiving Eve. Hope you guys doing well. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. I had another 12 Days of Cookies shoot this morning, which was really fun. So we're amping up. That's going to start next week on Twin Cities Live.
And you're so nice because one of the things today was a gluten-free baker that we've had on the show before.
Jana.
And you brought in lots of treats for us and for moi.
I know. It's very exciting when you see all the treats. Normally, if they have gluten in it, you'll take like a little bite and be like, okay, I got to call it a day. With these, it was like, I'm going to have multiple.
Yes, I had, you guys, I had 2 brownies, 2 different flavors of brownies. So now they were smaller cut. They weren't like the full-size squares. I had 2 of those and a little cupcake that was like this big too. So
very good.
I feasted.
Well, listen, the baking fun is going to continue today. We have a very special guest in studio with us, Diane Mua. She is joining us. She has won 5 James Beard Awards. 5, and she's been a finalist for Outstanding Pastry Chef twice. She's here today. She's going to let us try some of the highlights from her new dinner menu at Diane's Place, you guys. And if you have not been to Diane's Place yet, I went a few weeks ago. I am still thinking about it. It's been breakfast and lunch, and it was jam-packed when I was in there at like 10 a.m. on a weekday. And the food is unbelievably good. Like, I could not believe it. And there's one pastry. Diane, you have the one with the passion fruit. Did you bring that?
I brought one.
Oh my gosh!
Oh yes.
It is so stinking good.
I wonder where she puts all of her trophies. Do the James Beard Award winners, they get like the big, like
I think
tall
they're life
trophies?
size. Yeah, I think
they're life size.
They're like nutcrackers.
I imagine she's going to have a trophy case in her home.
She probably does, or somewhere in the restaurant. But the restaurant is beautiful. It's really wonderful. It's a total gem, so I'm excited for you to learn more about it.
And also on the show today, you guys, you know, it is all about Thanksgiving. But part of Thanksgiving, I think, is not only feasting, but also kind of taking care of your body. A little extra time.
Yeah.
You're not working. 3x3 is going to be here with some in-home workouts that you guys can do, you know, while you're getting ready for Thanksgiving, getting ready to feast, and then maybe on Friday when you need to burn a few calories.
Well, for sure, and helping us figure out your why and kind of getting to the core of that, so you can hopefully make movement more of a, you know, just a part of your day.
Yeah, for sure, because it's not just about this weekend.
But working out at home is like the best thing. I mean, you just got to get into the groove.
I know. I do it probably more than ever going any other place. It's just working out at home.
For sure. All right, that'll be fun. And then if you're doing Thanksgiving and maybe you're dreading the time with family, don't worry. We have an expert in studio to offer us some ways to deal with the stress. Some people have more stressful families than others.
Yes. It is equal parts very fun to be with family and friends, but sometimes it can be a little stressful. So we're going to give you guys some tools on how to mitigate all of that. Now we want to talk about, let's take a little bit of a left turn, you guys. Elizabeth, you sent an email out earlier, a couple days ago, and you wanted all of us to meet Brad the sheep.
Guys,
why?
I have become obsessed with Brad the sheep. He's been on a journey, and I've been following it. He's been on the Lamb Guys for 3 whole weeks. He traveled at least 40 miles before finding his way back home. Where is home? I'll tell you. It's Ryan Oswald's farm in Carlton, Minnesota. So Ryan has 15 Icelandic sheep. You know, I love these Icelandic sheep. I just met some in Northfield and have become friends with them over the last few months. Ryan uses their wool to knit socks and mittens. They have wonderful wool. Brad was sold to a farm in Two Harbors. Now, this will happen with livestock, you guys. But during the transfer, on October the 29th, the birthday of both your wife and my father, he escaped. He wandered around. He was spotted in Duluth, which is, by the way, 25 miles away. Multiple rescue efforts to recover Brad, but none were successful. Minnesota Public Radio was following this. I was following it on NPR and then also in the Star Tribune. Finally, Ryan said, we got to do something else. We're going to recruit a veterinarian. They were able to use 2 tranquilizer darts to subdue Brad. I think it was one moment, you know, but 2 of them. And then Ryan wrapped Brad in some coveralls, put him in his truck, and brought him back to the farm where he was placed away from the other
A little sheep burrito, you guys.
There he is.
Look, I think Brad, you know what? He felt what was going on. And he says, nay, if I'm not being transferred, I don't want to move. And
Nay
he
would
did
be
not-
what the horse would say, but
Yes.
maybe the sheep would say something else. Listen, he went home, and the farmer that Ryan originally sold Brad to agreed with Ryan that Brad is not meant to live on a new
That's
farm,
right.
that Brad needed to be returned home. I just have a lot of respect for Brad. I feel like Brad, I just think about
Major props to Brad.
how do I want to live my life? If someone decided that I needed to live somewhere else and I didn't want to go there, I would escape too. And I would hope that I would have the adventurous spirit of Brad, and I would decide. I would say, this is my destiny, and I'm going to find it. And I don't care what happens.
Brad missed all of his friends and family.
3 weeks, 40 miles. I mean, he's like Jesus going off into solitude to find himself. And that's what he did.
They should have recorded what all the other sheep did when he came back. Maybe they did. I don't know.
Maybe they neighed.
Maybe they neighed. So this incredible story, you guys.
Brad the sheep.
Of struggle and survival.
He needs merch.
Redemption.
I want a Brad
love.
shirt.
That all reminded us of other things animal related. So if you guys remember this, so a raccoon a few years ago scaled the NPR building.
I was riveted by this.
This was back in 2018. When you guys brought this up, I'm like, oh yeah, that did happen, right?
Yes.
So he was stranded on the downtown office building on the ledge on 7th Street.
I think it's a she, but whatever.
Yeah, she then climbed another 20 stories. How? I don't think that.
Look at that.
How do they have little suction cups?
Listen, raccoons are unbelievable. Their dexterity, their intelligence, they can get into chicken coops. Like, they can undo a lock. A lock, if it can be opened by a 4-year-old, it can be opened by a raccoon. Did you know that?
They are very crafty.
Yes.
Very crafty. And
Trash
listen,
pandas.
they are very strong. 200 feet in the air that this raccoon scaled the wall. And as you guys saw, there are no hand placement little holds. There's no footholds. There's
No.
nothing to grip onto.
No. Went
That's
viral.
It did go viral. It did go viral. So it got so big that James Gunn, the director of the Guardians of the Galaxy, offered to donate $1,000 to charity in the name of anyone who saves this raccoon.
She was captured.
And she was captured. Then later released by Wildlife Management Services on private land. The raccoon even made an appearance on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Take a look at this, you guys.
Can we talk about that raccoon now? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love him. I love him, her, whatever. I love it. Check out this brave little lady that was caught climbing a Minnesota skyscraper. Best Spider-Man reboot ever.
Do we know the motivation why? Like, was there something it was running away from or running to?
I don't know. I don't know if the raccoon was examined and talked to, but the raccoon was lured to the top of the building by wet cat food. Turns out they love wet cat food. And so then they were able to get her and then get her to safety. I would be interested in knowing what she's doing today and if she has survived. But it's just, again, it's just a spirit of I'm going against the grain, and this society tells me I have to be a certain way, and I'm not going to do it.
Did you just know that? That's not in the notes at
What?
all.
About
the
what?
wet cat food?
Yeah, it's right here. Captured on the roof after being lured in by some wet cat food. I read it right there.
Oh, it is there. I was like, where does it say that? I'm like, do you remember that story? I'm like, I just skipped that whole line, you guys.
I do remember it. Okay, so this also, I didn't remember this one, but our
didn't either.
producer Ashley was letting us know that we missed the owl who escaped from the Central Park Zoo, and this happened earlier this year. Flacco, who escaped around the time that people were vandalizing the zoo back in January of this year. So what happened is that somebody shredded the mesh enclosure at the Central Park Zoo. By the way, that person is getting straight coal in their stocking. Flacco was spotted a few blocks away on Fifth Avenue, and then the world fell in love with him. But I missed this story.
I missed the story. And you guys can't really tell by this picture because there's not a lot of perspective.
Yeah, it's blur.
But Flacco is a Eurasian eagle owl, and they are considered one of the world's largest owls. So that is a big predator right there.
So that's like probably almost eagle-sized, don't you think? Or about
Probably.
eagle-sized?
Yeah.
Okay, so Flacco was born in captivity, but then he learned how to hunt on his own. He caught a whole bunch of rats in New York City,
Good
which
for
makes
him.
me think maybe you all need more owls, because turns out you have a bit of a rat problem there.
Yeah, Do you want to tell him the sad ending, though?
He did die in February.
You want to tell him how?
He hit a building, and he would have turned 14 a month later. He was hatched in captivity in North Carolina in 2010, and so that it was probably those windows that, you know, the birds, they hit the windows.
I suppose. I mean, I love owls. Owls are super smart, but it's like, it's not like you're flying around New York City and you just happen to see a building. They're kind of everywhere.
Be kind to Flacco, may he rest in peace.
I know. R.I.P. Flacco. I love you. I wish I had known you. But how do you miss a building, bud?
Isn't that interesting? So, guys, when in doubt, be like Brad. Be like the raccoon.
Maybe not like Flacco, though.
Be like Flacco, but
We don't
stay
like that
alive. You know, these are stories of perseverance that I think are important to share.
We got a lot
particularly-
more stories of perseverance, so we're going to save those for another day.
Maybe we will. Oh, yeah, we do. Shoot.
I know.
Okay, this is your final reminder, though. We have to get to this. That we're giving away tickets to see The Little Mermaid at the Ordway Center for the Performing Arts. It's on stage December 3rd through the 29th.
I love all of our tangents today. Head over to TwinCitiesLive.com. Click on contest before noon Wednesday to enter. We're going to pick 2 winners Wednesday afternoon, and each will receive 4 tickets to see The Little Mermaid on opening night, which is Tuesday, December 3rd.
Make sure you watch Twin Cities Live on Tuesday, December 10th, because we teamed up with the Ordway. We're doing a whole show. It's going to be themed around The Little Mermaid. It'll be a whole new world.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how we all dress up and get festive for that.
Are we going to be able to walk in our mermaid tails?
What are you going to be again?
I
Do you
don't know. No, I don't know.
I don't know. Hopefully
I haven't discussed it yet.
I'll be a crab.
Okay.
Yeah, how about that? All right, coming up next, we have a 5-time James Beard award-winning chef in the studio with us to show us her new dinner menu that you can try out right now.
Twin Cities Live Host Chat is brought to you by Sam's Christmas Village and Light Tour. Win tickets to experience the magic of over 16 million lights. Visit TwinCitiesLive.com to enter.